our lecturers, our academics, they need to be in touch with what goes on in the service as well. Otherwise, I don't think they're being as effective as they might be in terms of educating the next generation of social workers.
We've got a good breadth of activity now, which is developing all the time. Service users and carers are involved in the interviewing stages, and then they're involved in assessment, marking portfolios, exam papers, and also invigilating at some exams. Service users and carers involved on a wide range of committees, and I don't think there's any area now where service users and carers can't go.
I'm also work as a volunteer for an organisation that has students come on their 100-day placements, BA and MA students.
I think they tell it like it is. They certainly would think of things that we don't think about. And good examples would be actually thinking about negotiating a front door. How are the people inside the house feeling?
You can come in for 2 minutes.
The student social workers are getting experience of interacting with real-life service users and seeing what the role entails.
And also, you not going, oh, I think you've got an alcohol problem, you saying that some people drink, you gave me other alternatives. They get an understanding of what a social worker needs to be and what I think would make a good social worker, good practice.
The more information that they can go out with, the more experience that they can go out with, and we as service users and carers can be part of that.
We might put a case study in front of them, but it doesn't have the depth of feeling, of context that the person produces, and it's the emotion.
It's actually talking to people who have had things happen to them in life, good things, bad things, you know, having to look after people. That's been very difficult. So it's a very good experience for them.
Sometimes the service users or carers will be really insightful in the sense that they'll say, well, I wouldn't really want that person to turn up at my door. You know, so they'll have a different take on things.
The more we can bring service users and carers to work with students during their training, the more I think we dissipate that power imbalance, so that the students come to see service users and carers as allies more than them and us.
Anybody can slip in and out of that service user role, so we have to remember that these are ordinary human beings. They're not a different species.
They're seeing the strengths of the service user and carer, who are articulate, who are knowledgeable, who are experts in the field because they know what they need and they know how they need that to be communicated to them.
I do feel part of a team because I come in and share my views and thoughts in our planning meeting, help to set out how the year is going to be, what sort of involvement I'm going to have, and some of the things that I'd like to do, some of the things I'd like back. So it works as a partnership.
It actually makes you feel quite fulfilled when you're here working as a team and working with the students.